Let that shit slide. Let that shit slide.
Man, put the eighth down and come solve these problems.
You familiar with weed?
The different types?
Or just weed, period? Like it's not something you uncomfortable with or around?
Nah, I'm not uncomfortable at all.
Have you ever smoked before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did it make you feel?
Well, you know, weed is to relax.
It is. Some people get paranoid and shit.
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Definitely have that.
Yeah.
Some people have bad experiences with it. Some people have good experiences with it.
But it's also, so all weed ain't good weed, as they say.
What makes it good weed though?
Weed itself, how it's grown. You feel me? Like anything else, the aging, the dryness, the type. You feel me? But see, like, they mix stuff now. Change the whole dynamics of things,
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I believe you get that anxiety, that, the different feels or whatever. But we originally was to relax. It also works through, say, systems.
Mm.
It was a natural thing. Like when I say systems, meaning your blood system. It opens different things up. Like anything, you just have to do your own research and know how you're feeling and what, how does it do for you? Because what it might do for me might not do for you.
That's real.
Yeah,
I've been smoking since I was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I know what you mean on that, like it affecting the body and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to know. Just I like to set the baseline. So you done told me about the therapy experience, kind of told me about your weed experience.
Yeah.
I got Sean with me today. What they call you where you from? Like you have any nicknames or anything like that? That's my question number one.
Yes.
What they call you where you from?
So where I was from, man, I went, always was Sean, but then when I lived in Jersey, I got people right now that'll call me Bubba. You feel me? That'll call me here Diesel, based on things that I did. Had, pet peeve name was Rip, but it was just the things that I did,
Okay, so hold on. We got Bubba, we got Diesel, and we got Rip.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me make sure I get this. Bubba, Diesel, Rip.
Mm-hmm.
But you gave me a little context, and it sounds like you was telling me that Bubba is from back home.
Yeah.
That's Philly. And then...
No, Jersey.
Jersey's home?
Yes.
So I thought Philly was home.
Originally. So,
okay, break this down for me. Come on now.
So...
Again, you a Philly cat?
Yeah, I'm a Philly cat. All the way live.
All right.
All right. So, like, I was born and raised, went to school in Philly. Went to Kennedy Crossing, went to John B. Kelly. That was my neighborhood school. My mom didn't want me to go to any more of our neighborhood schools because it was a challenge. Not because we couldn't get through it. We was through it. We was rough. You feel me? But she wanted to break that because we, like you said, on the fence. And, back then they gang on, fighting and everything. But, man, me and my brother, I promise you, we was one that could go anywhere in the city and they had no issues in them because of we knew people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We just something about our demeanor. You feel me? We ain't had no too many problems.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay.
So,
well, how'd you get to Jersey from Philly then?
My aunt and cousins, they lived in Jersey, which was, my aunt and my mom grew up like sister and brother, and her two kids, we grew up like sister and brother, cause at first I was the baby for 11 years. Then my mom remarried, had more kids.
Okay.
You feel me?
Right.
And when I got, I'm gonna say out of high school, I shot that way, which I was going back for, cause I wanted to change. And I stayed that way. That's where I, met, I'm gonna say, my partners, which he was my old head. Anyway, so, when I'm built relations all the way through.
Mm-hmm.
And, they opened up their house to me and everything, and I would go over there and chill, wanted to kick off my shoes and just like this. But this was the bottom floor. This was like that basement or that rec area, you feel me?
Right.
Now they did things that I ain't do.
Okay. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was a young buck, you know what I'm saying? But like, I knew, cause I was city. And when you city and you, like you say, you observe and you defensive. My dad passed away, at, I think 5 or 6. But I knew how to get down. I really know how to hold my hand. I really know how to, I wreck it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that wasn't what I wanted to be about. So I made change in my life. And that was like that start, that road.
Okay. So in Jersey, when you're there, who named you Bubba? How'd you get that there?
Just the whole like neighborhood, cause I skated, I this, and I had friends. These female friends as well that took to me. That I was a part of their, circle. Mm-hmm. And right now, man, Nikki, cause I never knew why they called me Bubba, but then I don't know. My little sister, she came and she said, Bubba. My youngest sister called me right now to this day, Bubba. So, you know how you say brother?
Yeah.
Bubba?
Right.
I was a brother to him, like a big,
and
I was older than the ones even, that was in my circle.
Yeah.
I have a large family outside of family.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Extended family.
And still, when you good people, good recognize good.
I agree with that.
So.
I agree with that.
It's easy for people to receive you. I ain't have to be on defense. I wasn't one to go and, I wasn't doing mad things to be accepted or whatever, I ran my own show, did my own thing.
All right. Well, talk to me about the transition from Bubba to Diesel. How'd you get Diesel?
Diesel came from down here.
Okay, so that's Florida.
Hey, that's Florida.
Okay.
But that was something I gave myself because I always worked my work that related to my work ethic.
Mm-hmm.
And me always at it. So
like the machine.
Yes, like the machine. That thing never shut down. You feel me?
Right.
And then if you know anything about diesel fuel,
okay,
what does diesel fuel? It take a long time to burn off.
It do burn different.
So if you in my circle, I'm giving you something. It's gonna stick with you. I'm talking about things that have substance, not stuff that's just gonna come and go.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, what does RIP mean to you?
RIP?
Yeah.
That came from my old head. His name, they call him Rip because, man, this boy, when I stayed with my grandpa, I was the youngest. They was my old head, but they went to school with my brother, the Buds, right? Mm-hmm. David Bud and Rodney Bud. And I just had very, very good experiences with them. They lived right across from my grandfather when I'd go and walk my dog. You feel me? They'd be out there playing, stand, different ones. And then I became a part a family, cause we had, in the city, we had, a Leroy Kelly league, which was softball, fast pitch. And that's how that name developed. But of course they called him Rip as well, cause he was the old head. I was being introduced. Oh man, you just like Rip, you just like, and I just adapted to it and went with it. But, I always had, wasn't up for me. Like you say, I stuck to Sean because I was okay with my own name, but it's just stuff that people identify you with.
Yep. Okay. Do you have any mottos in life? Any words to live by or words to die to? Something like that?
What do you mean, like sayings?
Just, anything. I mean, because you just said a lot within what you just said.
Yes,
so
sir.
Do you have any?
One that I always think of, and that's each one teach one.
Okay.
Each one teach one. And that's through communication. That's through talks. Like you say, people, you say different things, but another one would be, which, old cat that used to come in our barbershop, he used to say, you don't like my apples? Don't climb my tree.
Now, what does that mean to you?
To me, I always got, like, you ain't gonna like everything that everybody give you. So I don't have to take it. I can just say no and go the opposite way. You feel me?
Yeah, a whole nother route.
A whole nother route. So you do have choices.
Okay.
Right? So it's all in how you apply it. Just do it. Now, sound like I'm biting off a Nike check.
I mean, come on now.
But I ain't.
Put your own spin on it then.
Hey, it ain't my own spin. It wasn't spin. My grandma used to tell me that all the time. Like, man, just don't talk about it. Just do it, man.
Let your actions be your spokesperson.
That's right. Actions speak louder than words. So, anybody can be heard. But
listen, man. I'm getting to that point to where it's like, I'm going to show you what I did. Like by the time I even talk about it, it's because I did it. It's not like what I'm getting ready to do, what I'm planning to do.
Did it.
Yeah, when we talk, I'm just reminiscing.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yes,
like, let your actions be your spokesperson.
Yes.
Don't really, that's tough. That's tough because we like to talk.
We talk.
And
and believe it or not, bro, this podcast right here, or this talk session, or this time of sharing, all right, is different for me. Cause I ain't want to just talk. You see me, I'm all action. I'll tell you, I told you when I came here, you say what I was on. I got, man, hey, I had already finished my pot. You feel me? So I got oxtails, 30 weight gravy on rice. You feel me? Last week I had chili.
Mm-hmm.
5.
Yeah.
I'm not like, I ain't just saying, anybody can do this and this. I'm talking about scratch. You feel we can sit here, man. Succulent. You
enjoy the cook?
I enjoy cooking, bro. That's what I did as a merchant marine.
Mm-hmm.
And I moved up throughout. And if I would have stayed, where I would have been, I was the youngest, chief cook baker.
Yeah.
So I was learning stuff. But like when I say I was learning, man, that they put older people around me, right? Cause I ain't saying I was successful with just on my own instinct, like I'm this, that, but I was observing. And a lot of cats that, showed me, they was of a different, walk of life.
Yeah.
Had some Filipinos, had a black guy from Cape Canaveral down that way, Coco. Jerry, he was a baker, but I felt like he was one of the best bakers in there, let alone cook. And it was a chief, and I was his assistant.
So you learning a lot from the best.
You gotta be open, right? This demo that I've gave to you, I think before, and it's about life, your life experiences. So you say, do I have something? Yes, I have something. A closed hand can't get you nothing, but an open hand can. So it's all in how. It's based on our experiences. Because you know how hard it is to open up?
A ball, yeah. Clenched
You
fist.
feel me? Clenched fist. Or a clenched mind. Or when your mind is made up, it get like this. Right? But it's also hard to plant seeds. We don't. Huh? Go ahead.
No, because you're saying that, I want to ask you something
Yes,
to that.
Yes.
What is your thoughts on a determined mind? Like, I've been told that, like, nothing can stop a determined mind. So if your mind has been made up or you've concluded something and you're now going in that direction.
For now.
Wouldn't that be this or would that be
now.
this? Oh, okay.
It looks to be this.
Like the fist.
Cause I say for now.
Okay.
But with the right mix, that thing begin to what? See my hand? What would it take to move you? If you came across a seed, some say mustard seed, some say, I'm going to just say a child, right? You got to put time in because like everybody's not, even from start, they not receiving, you know, we say, oh, you know, you feed them, you do, but like, what about if that kid or individual push back? There's other things going on with them. You know, it's like challenges, things that you gotta cross, roads that you gotta go down for you to
open up.
So that's that closed hand. I said the hand, right? But it's not the hand.
It's deeper than that. It's the metaphor.
Yes. You feel me?
Okay. I get that.
Yes.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
For sure.
Okay.
So it goes back to who, what, when, how, and why. Not to just move in life, but to ask yourself some things that will make each move count. Gotta ask yourself, why am I doing this? You feel me? Who am I doing it for? What, you know, you say you want things, but wanting something and, you know,
moving towards it,
moving in that direction. So it's okay not to know, but you got to be acceptable, willing to learn who you are, what you are. You feel me? Because you could be like, you could say, hey, I come from, I'm gonna say this way of life, walk of life or whatever, and where I did it, they ain't do that, right? So there's something there that may have set you off, or light bulb went off. Say, man, I don't want to be like this and that, or Joe Blow. I want to be different,
right? Because
I got something to give and give somebody, including who?
Me,
myself.
Right.
You feel me? So you just gotta follow that, but you also gotta be open enough to receive it, to hear it, to feel it, substance, to plan it. Them all working sense right there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I like that, man. Hey, you dropping jewels from different hues. He dropping them. Dropping them.
Yeah.
Has someone ever given you a last chance, and for what?
I don't believe that somebody can give you a last chance when you haven't gave yourself a chance first.
Break that down.
All right. So, in order for you to recognize what last is, you gotta understand what first is. That's directly to yourself. You giving up on life, there's always a chance to make a turn. There's always a chance. What is chance? What's your definition for chance?
That's a good one. Yeah, cause I say like leaving things to chance, meaning like no preparation. It just happened. And you let it kind of just happen in a sense, not so much but you're just going with things. And if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. So by chance, this happens. I'm using chance. I'm trying to define it. You can't define it with the same word.
Right.
Like,
So,
cause I try not to leave things to chance. And let me I'm going to say why I have a difficult part of defining chance.
Sure.
I try to control everything that I can control. You know what I'm saying? And the things that I can't control, you know, that's beyond my scope. That's beyond me. Like, so I think that would be the chance in things. Like, you know, you plan, you plot, you strategize, but then by chance, there are other foreseen circumstances, that, you know, we try to plan for that. But if it happened, we just didn't know about that.
Right.
So that's the chance in it, you know?
Okay.
So we, you know, it's calculated. You know, we measured all risk. We've seen, okay, how many casualties might, you know, what, you know, but at the same time, if the risk outweigh the reward, we're going to pursue, but then there's a chance that this might not go the way we plan it to go.
Right.
You know, how they say, tell God your plans. He going to laugh at you because that ain't really how it's going to go, bro. Lean to my understanding, not yours. Yeah. Don't lean to your, yeah. So, that type of, that's the best I got right now on the fly.
So give me 3 words. And I don't want it to be big and blown in. So it could possibly be more, but give me 3 C words.
Oh, just C?
Yeah.
Oh man. Capable, compassionate.
Yes.
And consistent.
Yes. All right. That's good. So you said capable, consistent, compassionate.
Yeah.
Right. We already said change, right?
Yeah.
Choice, our choices, right? Control, right? So we have to remain a certain way for a period of time to even see. That's our faith base, right? And these is all C words. If you put things around that have substance and you just work on one, that'll make that one thing that you're trying to get. So it's no such thing as,
last chance.
Last chance. You put last. I put chance. You put last. I put chance. Cause I wanna what? I wanna change. How can I change? If I stop what I was doing, then I'm almost saying like it's no outlet, right? The word also says, raise a man in the way that he should go. Change. As a man grows, he what?
He
changes.
See, so watch this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You said all this, right?
Yes.
And the people who listening, they know me.
Yeah.
And well, some of them.
Hey,
and
don't shut down. Come on,
No, I'm gonna say this because I hear what you're saying.
Yes,
I say something against that all the time, so I want to see just what you think on this.
Yes, sir.
So when you say people change, right? I don't think people change. I'm starting to loosen up on that, like you said. I'm starting to loose, but I'm tight on it because I think you are who you are before you got here. Like we try to change, but that's just the top layer.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the essence of who you are, like your being, man, like you still got a lot of the same traits that you do from when you was a baby.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean about your core is who you are.
Right.
Now there are things that you do like on a surface level to where you can change yourself, but I still think at the end of the day, your core, your being, you are who you are. You like that was created and you're here. What's going to change about that?
You're here.
What you think about that?
But everybody is here for what? A reason.
A purpose.
A purpose.
Yeah.
And you didn't have a choice in the beginning.
I ain't had no choice.
So now,
none of that.
right, none of that. Yeah. So guess what?
No.
You ain't in control. You want to be in control based on what's here on earth. But you ain't taking none of this with you.
Of course.
You see, I'm just saying though. So you have to kind of like, you want some balance.
Okay.
Right? So the word also indicates being humble, being steadfast, being unmovable. Right? And people can give you like different acronyms and things, right? That have so much meaning and have so much substance.
Right.
But we want to put them in our own and hold on to them, take them through for a lifetime. But some of the stuff you carrying right now ain't for you to hold on to. It was for you to get what you got for that point in time, and then what?
Get up out of there. Move on.
Or even what? If it's of good taste, right? Or has good stuff, you pass it on.
Yeah,
this is why I also say that would be the reason for podcasting. That would be the reason for talking. That would be the reason because you want to help somebody else go through. Cause remember, you ain't doing this by yourself. You ain't going through life by yourself. And you also learn from the things that are around you. Old heads, as you say, OG, as you say, you feel me? And we can learn from one another, right? Do unto others you want you to do unto you. So if you got a bad habit, you treating people this way and you ain't showing them, you feel me? That, you might not be able to change them, but you can show them through what? Example.
Yes. But now, so here we go.
Go ahead.
You building.
Yes.
So when I talk about you can't change other people, you can change yourself to a certain degree. What I'm saying is the same thing you're saying. Well, when I do change myself, because I want to see better for other people, I'm going to do that for me, right?
Yes.
And if the people who are around me or observing me and they see correctness in what I'm doing, then maybe they'll adjust their behavior as well. You know,
yes.
but it's because of me doing what I'm doing, not,
yes.
you know?
Yeah. So at the time, not TIME, THYME is what?
Time.
That same time, season.
Yeah.
How you become what? Season is through what? Time. Which gives you wisdom.
Pseudo experience.
Yes.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's different ways of spelling. It's a different ways of, but you have to learn this.
Yeah, that's a different perspective.
It's a different perspective. Yeah. It's not that you're wrong.
No, I agree.
You feel me? Like, you might have an argument and don't even know why you're having it because you want it. You see it, not want it, but you see it one way for that time.
Yeah.
But then sometimes it could be, you ever get upset? And you get upset and it causes you to act out. All right. So it's a difference when, say if I could still get upset. There's nothing the matter with getting upset because you might get frustrated for some, right? But then when you think about it, you say, damn, why am I this? You feel me? Have differences, different way of thinking with your homeboy, with your spouse, with, even kids, whatever. They might look at things different. But then when you break out, why you feel this way, it makes it different. You be like, oh man.
Yeah.
Then you gotta go back. So now you done said some things based on how you was feeling. Mm-hmm. So feelings and emotions, add that to your feelings, emotions and things. There's certain things that work hand in hand. I'm gonna say Christ had, just that biblical, Christ had, different characteristics. Some of his characteristics was faith, joy, peace, right? Long suffering, so forth. You can name a bit of them. Mm-hmm. And that's what he stood on.
Okay.
You feel me? But they all work what?
Hand in hand.
With each other.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't no one thing. It ain't no one way of thinking. That's why you can get different answers. He ain't just give you, but at the time he might give you a choice. Hey, because it's based on where you're at. But if you're knowledgeable and if you're willing to sacrifice, to do, you feel me? Sacrifice me and do without. Right. Or may not, he didn't say it's gonna stop you. You feel me? You're doing without right now to be able to make your own money, this is why you can, chance. Man, all I need is one chance and I can make this thing happen. Not last chance. Man, I lost this, but through that last chance, I learned several different things. When you go through life, sometimes it seems like it's repeating itself until that light bulb goes off and you say, dang, I got this thing now. I know how to hold on to it. You feel me? But if you ain't never experienced it, it might go through your hand 24/7.
Right.
Damn, I could, you know what I mean?
I get
the
that.
money. I give you $1 million at a, I'm gonna say at a young, not saying you don't know.
Yeah.
Cause it's young cats now, you give them, boom, they already thinking, but it's through, conversations and things that they seen and learned.
Yeah,
You feel me? Or focus in on it. They say, oh man, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
Got to do this.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas though before, old school ain't gonna just let, he gonna spend his money a little wiser. But people spend or do things for whatever they want to do things for.
All right, well, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
When have you ever made the first move?
So sometimes, based on that substance or your first move, you don't want to be your last move. Because
first move need to be your best move.
Your best move.
I know what you're saying.
So you
I know
have
what you're
to
saying.
think before you what? Act.
Yeah, before you make that move.
Before you make that move, right? Or before you give it, you feel me? Like, you need to think, because it could be consequences behind the things that you do, your actions. So just because you got 1,000, people run through, you gotta learn your first move. You gotta learn how to take $1 and know how to micromanage that thing till you get the next dollar. Cause if you don't, you're just gonna go through spending that. You feel me? You got a whole lot of nothing.
Give me one though. Give me a situation.
Give you a situation or a choice. So, you ever been through a divorce?
Nah. Well, my parents divorced when I was young, okay. So yeah, I done been through one.
Through it.
Yeah, I done been through it.
I like the way you even put that.
Yeah.
You know why? Most people say, oh no, I ain't do it, because they look at what? Themselves.
Yeah.
But they don't realize, you connected to the things that are around you.
Right.
Right? So, do you know what caused them? I'm getting a little personal.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, most definitely.
So
I do.
Just don't go outside of this.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it might be, but I'm just saying some things that may cause, or you give 3 things and I'm gonna give 3 things.
Oh, well, I know what caused the divorce for my parents.
Yes.
That would be infidelity.
Infidelity.
It's fine. Oh, yeah, communication and
finances.
Yeah, those are
so
top
they
3.
would have taken the THYME.
Okay.
Time to put some things first, to become more aware, more educated. It's things that would give them better responses, even better choices, possibly, where they, sometimes we want things when we want it like right now.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying? Because that's what we see. That's what because nobody when you talk to other cats, they don't tell you how they did it, what they went through to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying different people, because they might be ashamed. Some, you hear them talking, oh, it might be good, but most of them would be ashamed because, oh, they sold drugs or they did. That ain't the worst thing, but that ain't the best thing. So, no matter what, I'm just saying that's just one. You got liars, thieves, people kill, or you feel me? In other words, people steal with what? They foot on your neck.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Or the way that they live.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I got this, or, I'm just saying, bro, there's so many different things that could, kind of like cause that separation, not being on the same. Do you realize how complicated it is for you? Because you used to having it your way. You ain't willing to sacrifice. You ain't willing to give. You don't know what they have experienced. Sometimes before you get married, you need to know your spouse and their walk. Chance and choice. You got things that work hand in hand with each other. I remember when Mark came up with a little name, like we were talking. He, you know, his, logo name, you know, he said what, for the barbering thing.
Yeah.
He goes, what do you say? First choice?
Oh, I
You remember
don't know.
on his car?
I don't know.
So like I say, top choice, first chance. All of them, I've been shot doing. It might have even been through our conversation that he, you know, linked up on that. But like, it was like, I don't know. And I'm not saying that's how, but
Yeah.
you know, through conversation.
Well,
like,
all this stuff come from somewhere.
Somewhere, bro. So I'm saying that to say like, man, you get it. If it works for you, try it. Just because this person tried it and it didn't work, hey, ain't no reason for you to stop. If I had something to give you, look, how can I help you?
Yeah.
It looks like you're further along than me based on what you might have. You feel me? But if you ain't applying it right, you feel me? Like, even when you get mad, you say, to death do your part. But do you know that has some real substance to it? I mean, you willing to make it work.
You been through that before?
What?
Like the marriage?
Yes.
So you've been divorced?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna, I'm not gonna say it was my fault.
Okay.
It was my fault because I didn't focus on myself to even share certain things, which was like your money, your finance. I didn't mind sharing. I'm gonna give him, you feel me? But sometimes you gotta. So it's different things that work in different situations, and you gotta know yourself. You gotta know yourself.
Okay.
You know.
Did you make the first move in that situation for the divorce? Like, did you file or did she file?
I didn't want that.
She wanted.
I'm honestly speaking now. I didn't want that.
Okay.
But the way I look at it now, possibly that was the best thing for us. I'm just reasoning.
Mm. Yeah, you miss him? My
ex?
Yeah,
Won't say that.
Okay.
I'm past that, bro.
Okay.
I done moved on.
Yeah.
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 You know, sometimes you ask yourself or you reflect and you say, damn, for us to be the similar, types of people, you know, working to have, I thought, man, listen, I always been a go-getter.
Yeah.
Always worked hard. Always wanted nice things. You feel me? But I would say some things possibly prevented me from, and that was one at that time.
I get it.
So
I get it.
With your move, I would say, I don't care what you do, think before you act. You're married now, so communicate. That might be one of the toughest things that time. When you upset or when things ain't going, you feel me? That might be, but guess what? Got a whole house. You don't have to leave the house. You just gotta, sometimes, hey, you just your whole, and just be able to come and chill.
Right.
You know, sometimes you gotta know you better than anybody.
Yeah.
Some people move the wrong, I'm going out, now you're opening up a way of thinking. They think, oh, he went out for whatever reason. And that ain't even what you was trying to do. You were just trying to get peace of mind.
Yeah. And you want that in your own home.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So going out. Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Let's discuss something in your life that you just can't seem to get over or, I guess, push through, even as time passes. Like, this is not the day-to-day stuff. This is like, man, I just can't realize or understand why I keep going through this time after time. Mm-hmm. Do you have anything like that in your life?
I really don't.
Oh, okay.
Because it's my outlook on life.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
That has helped me through. So if anything was like a little complicated, and that would have been, I would say, when I was married. That was the longest, and because I had to, pay child support,
So once you separated?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I was paying all the way through, even still. You feel me?
When you were together?
No.
Oh,
Not
okay,
when we were
okay.
together.
Okay.
So, but like right after, you feel me? It wasn't like I just went undone and didn't pay.
Yeah.
I was paying, bro.
Right.
You feel me? Like,
how'd you get through the divorce process? And I mean, like, it's something that you didn't want. So
it's not that I didn't want, it's
like
what they didn't want.
I thought you said you didn't want it. You didn't want that to happen. Like you didn't.
Oh, okay.
With the divorce,
Okay.
like you didn't want that to
I
really
got you.
happen.
Now I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
So when you said I didn't want it to possibly go at first. I didn't want it to go through, because I looked at it from my daughter's standpoint. You feel me? Like, it was hard for me because I truly love my short, and it was a way. It brought some separation because I couldn't be around. I had to go. I understood the work process. You feel me? But it wasn't always like giving. And I guess there's two sides to every story. Cause as from a man's perspective, you working and you doing everything that you need to do. Man, I was getting right at $1,000 a month. You feel me?
Yeah.
For one child.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still had to live. So I just took it and I didn't have certain things. It was almost like I was homeless. Not real talk. Cause the jobs here wasn't all that. I had already sacrificed, gave up. I'm gonna say that good job or the best job that I ever had at that time was the Merchant Marine thing.
Yeah. You gave it up. So what made you give it up?
I gave it up for a couple different reasons. One, my child was sick. I didn't want to be on the other side of the world and something should happen. You feel me?
Okay.
And when I say that, okay, I have an older stepson. It didn't matter. I didn't want to be so far gone. And you can't tell me that was the only money that I could make or do or whatever at that time. I made a bad choice and I came home. When I came home from college, I shuffled. But that wasn't my thing because I'm more people oriented, love folks.
You love what you do now?
For sure.
Okay.
I love, there's two things that I know that I love. One is cooking, right? Being a chef.
Yeah.
And the other is cutting hair.
Yeah, you're good at it, man.
Yeah. Phenomenal,
You are one of the consistent, you are the consistent staple in the shop, meaning I've probably been going there, maybe 2 years now, maybe a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people come. I've seen a lot of people go.
Yeah.
But I remember you from day one.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? And you're still standing strong.
Yes.
You know?
I haven't had it. Hey, so me and my brother, we started our own shop. I remember I was a merchant marine. I told him, man, hey, find that shop that you like. He found it. My brother Nate. And when he found it, it was like, what you want to do? At that time, man, I wasn't worried about just, I felt confident enough or whatever, you know what I mean, to do whatever. I was just glad. And we had another brother, I say my brother, Troy, but he was, outside, but I never looked at him as an outsider. He was inside because he was close to my heart.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he was.
I know what you mean on that.
You know how you got like a person that's, So even when I talk about city cuts or talk about this, that, and other, some things that kind of hurt or have differences because I know, like, for instance, something so simple, so fast. You ask me about, or my opinion on different things, but you never take it because you want the thought process so you could say possibly it come from you. I haven't experienced that. So you ask me,
you don't get credit. You don't get credit for it.
For sure.
Right.
But I ain't looking for credit because I'm not the one that gave it to you. But man, you feel me? Just acknowledgement,
Right.
You said after you done, did whatever, but that's okay too.
Yeah. It still hurt though.
Yeah, well, so I'm gonna say this, like, everything's not gonna feel good, everything's not gonna be easy, but it make the one thing that hurts you make you what? Stronger.
Well, Sean, thank you, man.
Oh, not a problem.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I like to end every show this way. So, what do you call me and how did we meet?
So, I never call you by your name.
Mm-hmm.
You always been bro or bruh. I'm good at keeping it. Your name is Eric,
Mm-hmm.
but you still my bruh. This ain't for everybody, in a sense. You feel me? Like, so just opening up, that says something to me. That's a special thing. It's a joy.
Mm-hmm.
To be able, and like you say, hey, everybody ain't gonna, what you call it? But like, your specific question that you asked was, how you bruh to me.
Right. I like
And
it.
that's okay.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
It's okay.
That's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Or fam, we often say fam.
Right.
All right, fam, boom. And we chop it up.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I know you got things to do, so, but when you see me, hey, what's up, bro? I don't say, hey, what's up, Eric?
Yep.
That's like me seeing you, but I know your name. Cause at first I think you came in the shop.
Okay. Yeah, that was the start of it.
That was kind of like the start.
Yeah.
You came in and you tried to let.
I'm gonna give you a little background on that. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes, sir. Cause I started to ask you in the very beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you, but you never gave me.
What you mean?
Told me a little bit about you.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
So it's always good to, like, that introduction.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? It's like somebody coming into your house. You want to know personables. You feel me? I ain't no thuggy. So it's good because you don't want everything in your house.
Right. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Or in your circle.
That's right.
No doubt.
Big. But then I'm gonna take it to the barber side of things, or in your head.
Yeah.
Like, this is the crown of your body. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And for me, I ain't trying to get too deep, but shit, it's an intimate part of my body. I don't really know how many people you let touch your face or your head. Like, really, unless they're professional.
No doubt.
Just a random person in life ain't finna come up and just be all mushing your head or touching your face.
No doubt.
That ain't really.
That's
So.
Because you don't know what they do.
Right.
They might not have the what you were taught. Which, when you utilize the bathroom, you wash your hands.
Yeah. Right.
You flush the toilet.
Right.
You put back down the seat.
Yeah.
Whether you got
Yeah.
They may not was taught.
Yeah, raised that way. That's foundation.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get to this then. So I've only had in my life, and I'm almost 40, in my entire life, I've only had 3 barbers, like, consistently. So I had one person who started cutting my hair like in 7th grade.
Okay.
And he cut my hair all the way till my wedding. Like, he was my only barber until, like, I got married.
That's
right.
That's good.
And then after that, I got another barber, but this barber is my friend since we was like 6, maybe 8. I've known him since like around that time, but he just, he got his own shop. He became a master barber. And then I gave him a chance, so started doing that. But then I moved to Plant City. And I didn't want Lakeland.
Okay.
I moved from Tampa to Plant City, but I'm originally from Lakeland. Okay. And all these people that I'm talking about are from Lakeland. I literally used to stay in Tampa for years and would still drive from Tampa to Lakeland to go get a haircut from my people. Because that's all I knew. I ain't know nobody else.
Right.
Fast forward, I move here, and I see Marco, my neighbor across the street, and he got his chairs, his barber chairs.
Right.
So he had probably like maybe 6 of them in the garage just stacked up for a long time. So that one day we was talking, I was like,
ask that question.
Like, what, you cut hair or something? And then after that, now I see him in the garage catching people there once in a while, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'm like, okay. And I went over there and talked to him, but I'm watching his lines. I'm talking to him, but I'm watching them lines. And I'm like, okay. and he put the pressure on me.
Yeah.
Like, so what's up? Man, I got a shop. You want to come through?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I'll come through. You know, I hit him with one of them.
Right.
You know, man, it took forever. He put pressure on me. And I was like, you know what?
Why not?
I'm going to give my man a shot. And there was some type of circumstances that happened with my other barber to where it was like, okay, I'm going to have to move on then. So it just worked. Timing was right.
Things work for a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I let Marco cut my hair and I kept going back.
Yeah.
And so I told Marco the same story in the sense of, bro, you don't know how important you are to my life and how serious the job that you have. Like, I've hired you, but yeah, but I don't really let too many people touch my head.
Yeah.
You know, so it gotta be crispy. It gotta be right.
No doubt.
You know, now watch this. I watch everybody in there as far as their cuts and everything. I don't say nothing. I just watch.
Yeah.
Now you're not my barber, but every time I come and make sure I holler at you, you know what I'm saying? Dap you up like you said.
For sure.
Lines are crispy though.
Yeah.
I be watching you. I watch the people who come in. I watch how they leave your chair.
Yeah.
I see the interaction.
Yeah.
Very smooth.
Yes.
That's just me observing from afar.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And I've told Marco this plenty of times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a blessing within itself.
Yeah.
Knowing that. Like, so for instance, an introduction go a long way, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking about that's for everything, including when you come in. That's one of the purpose in us having a book. It's not really getting your personal. It's not what it tells us as barbers. You know, your name, possibly your number, and the barber that you're waiting, or it could be any. I appreciate this time, appreciate the opportunity, man, and also appreciate your hospitality. And not only that, but don't get discouraged. Stay on your quest.
Okay.
Whatever it may be, your goal. It may not be my goal. It may not be. People gonna look at you different. That's okay. But if you gotta have substance even, or a reasoning for what you're doing.
Yeah, why I do what I do.
Do you have a diary?
Like a journal type thing? Journal. I started it, but I don't
start
do
it. Right.
I didn't finish it.
It's not about finishing. That's continuous. Some days you might pick up. It might be a few sentences a day. Write on it. Because guess what? Aren't you trying to better yourself?
Yes, sir.
It's about self. Some of the things that you learned today. Right? And then if you go back and read on it, you'll be like, dang, I learned this, or he said this a long time ago. So sometimes he has a way of giving you some things, but because you write it, you think it, you put it in a plan of action. It's the only way you can, because you ain't going to hold on to it other than that.
So tell me what you think of this then, because you brought that up. So I was journaling, but then I stopped once I started doing these sessions. And once I record all the sessions that I want to do, I'm going to go back and I have to edit them. So that means I have to listen to them. Okay. And when I listen to them, each session, I'm going to take like notes for each one of them. So that was going to be my way of like kind of going back into time and like even these great conversations that I'm having with people. Like you just gave me some really good gems in this. You know what I'm saying? Now you're right. It'll fade because of my memory. But when I go back and listen to it, and then like, that shit was deep. Wow. It was, it was real good. So and then I notate then.
Yeah. So
but
like,
that's what I was thinking, but I don't know. I might need to switch that up though. So I don't know. We'll see.
But it's your journal. And what Eric got or bruh got from, cause guess what? Everybody, that just goes to show you that everybody got something to give and everybody has a purpose. But sometimes, man, they not allowed or allotted the time in the day to even take that. I wasn't always in the position. This is just, man, it takes time for me to sit down and not do this and to do that. Or why you don't take a vacation? You know, how many, you take a vacation?
No. And that's been a while, man.
You feel me? So sometimes you got to do some things that are different to you or for you. And, it may not just take time. Hey, you in the way, you feel me? Just get away. Yeah. And it could be have lunch in the park. Me time. Cause sometimes over a period of time, you live and y'all on two different possible agendas. I'm about enhancement. How you gonna enhance your relationship, you feel me? Yes, it's okay to learn about different people, but I'm just saying personal. Is she someone or that you've come together to build rapport or relationship? Y'all have kids?
No.
You feel me? See, that's so sacred. That's so, you feel me? Even those things. Because, dude, you know, you may not want any kids, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it's some things in your life that could possibly what? Change you. You feel me? I remember when Marco ain't had no kids.
Yeah.
I remember when, you feel me, he had his first kid.
Yeah.
I remember then he had his second kid.
Mm-hmm.
And each one brought some changes. And you can hear it in his way of talking, this, that, and that. But some stuff, hey, guess what? Still had some of them saying, because you can't stop working on who?
On yourself.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But I
Because
think that also goes back to you are who you are. We try to
Right.
change certain things, and we're
about yourself.
Yeah, but you are who you are.
You are who you are, but your way of doing things.
Yeah.
You feel me? Is what? You feel me? You think you don't change, but you done change.
He might evolve.
Yes.
I don't think he's
You
evolving.
change, yes. You change.
Yeah.
Cause that is just like a saying.
Yeah.
You know, my purpose back then, I always wanted this, but guess what? Now I can go get it cause I freed up some things.
Right.
I opened up the bag before I was taking, cause I ain't want to let nothing go. But I can't carry that through all my life. I gotta, hey man, here you go. You ever bless somebody? You thought you gotta bless somebody in order to be blessed.
You got anything for me before we get up out of here? I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but you know, you're a deep thinker. So any questions or anything you got for me?
Nothing
Get up
right
out of here.
now. We done touched in on everything.
Good shit.
Keep enjoying it. Make it fun. You feel me? Look up. He said, you know, ain't no need looking down even when you think it ain't working for you. He said, look to the hills from what's coming for your help. Your help coming from who?
The creator.
That's right. That made heaven and earth. You feel me? So just remember that.
Okay.
You feel me? So that's your focal point. So you ain't gotta be looking like looking down like you lost your best friend.
Right.
Cause your best friend right there.
Right.
He right there walking you through.
Put the H down.
Good stuff.
Put the H down.
Yes, sir.
For
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir.
Put the
All
H
right.
down. Put
Yes,
the
sir.
H
Give me
down.
some.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
Put the H down. 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 Man, put the H down and come solve these problems.
Understand I don't know y'all. Remember, I love everybody. I am not your licensed therapist, and nothing shared on this podcast should be taken as medical, mental health, or legal advice. The discussions we have here are for educational, informational, and entertainment purposes only. We engage in open, honest conversations, sometimes including the mindful use of cannabis in a therapeutic setting. So kick back, take what resonates, and remember, always consult your own licensed professional for personalized guidance.